Hi, Tim Sales here. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the 13 top benefits of network marketing. And as I show these to you, they are in my sequence. You are absolutely welcome, and I strongly advise you to reorient it based upon what's most important to you. All right, so number one for me is that it can be exponential and residual. All right, that is a factor that I've never seen in any other business. So what do I mean by that? Exponential would have to do with the compounding effect of something. Now, it is not purely multiplication, okay? It isn't. What it is, though, is over time, it is certainly more than arithmetic, okay? In other words, it is more than 1 plus 1. That is what I found. So exponential would have to do with that, where residual income would be something like, you subscribe to an internet service, they get a residual income because you're paying for that service every single month, okay? In exponential, that means that your internet service is going to be getting other internet services for them. All right, and so it's same with the phone. Phones don't get phones. Real estate rental properties don't get real estate rental properties. So that's what I like the most. Residual income. Okay, so when you combine those two together, so I got 40 customers and I have 36,953. That's a 92,000% increase from my effort when united with a team. All right. 129 representatives, 41,000. It turned into 41,000. That is a 32,000 exponential factor, if you will. You see that? That is a really, really big deal. And number two is team effort. And it is because I get 40 customers. Now I know how to get customers and I become valuable to the person that I bring in the business. And that's how it turns into 36,000. And so that is the team effort. So I make myself unimportant to the generation of my income. All right. That is one of the biggest points of how to create wealth. And on this team effort thing, let me just show you something here. So in real estate, let's say that you sell a $225,000 house. You make $5,000. You'd have to sell 10 of them to make $50,000. Okay, awesome. Next year, you got to do it again if you want to make $50,000. If you want to make $100,000, you're going to have to sell 20 of them. All you. I'm not cutting real estate down. In no way, shape, form, fashion, I will never cut down any industry. It is just from my vantage point, after being in a lot of different businesses, and I talk about that in an earlier video, but I want a team effort, and I prefer that they're not employees, okay? Because, I'll just leave it at that. Because I have to pay for production or non-production during hours, right? So I can build it from anywhere. That is really, really important to me, especially right now in 2020, when it seems as though that America is sliding off into the ocean or something. I like to be able to live where I live. I live up in the mountains on a farm with a river, and I like doing it where I want to. Okay, so it's important to me. Low financial entry into it. I can't believe that at this point in time, I spent $1,500 to start my business, and I have $300 million business under me. Okay, pinch me. You see what I'm saying? That is incredible. I own my own customers. When you compare network marketing to equal comparables, what you'll find is that you don't own the customer. So if you're, let's say, an Amazon seller, you don't own the customer. Okay, so that means that that you acquire them for somebody else. Well, your acquisition of customers is like the most amount of effort, the most amount of money that is ever spent is to acquire a customer. And so you're acquiring customers for another business, and you don't get that upside potential of owning that customer. Okay. 1099 income. We're talking about somewhere around 30 to 40% of your income is taken out before you ever see it coming, because it's taken right out of your check with W-2 income. And so, when I look at this and it's 1099 income, if I want to run ads for my business, then the IRS allows me to take that deduction that I spent money to advertise my business. Right? It's not to me, it doesn't cost, because I get it back, if you will. All right. So geographic diversification, in other words, as this real estate agent scenario, I would have to be in this location and limited to this location. Now, yes, I could drive, 100 miles from here, but still in the same state. So I like the ability to make money out of Italy and I don't know Italian language. I like being able to make money out of China and not know any Chinese whatsoever. Okay, so work with people that you want. That was an important one when I first started. I remember there were people in the military and they were jerks. I don't know any other way to say it. And I didn't like to work with them, but I had to work with them for 2 years, because wherever my duty station was, I had to work with that person for 2 years. And so I like to choose the people that I want to hang with. Money and time freedom. Because it's been 31 years that I've been making it, 6 to 7 figure income for 31 years. That is lower on the scale for me because I've been able to create wealth. But you orientate this however you like it. Easier to transition. This was a big one for me. I didn't know I would be transitioning. I thought I was just getting money so that I could close on a house. When I first started, I had no idea that it was going to route me into creating wealth. And then number 12 is marketing is dynamic. That one takes a little bit of an explanation. So how do we do network marketing? Some people try to brand us by how we do it. Okay, so when I first came into network marketing, somebody had said, is this one of those things where I got to go door to door? I'm like, huh? No, I've never knocked on anybody's door. In other words, he was trying to put it into that category. Is this something where I got to spam my friends? No. What are you talking about? Okay, so that was in the email or something like that. So what it is that it doesn't matter how you want to build, you can build. So if I bring somebody in the business and that person owns a postcard business, how am I going to recommend that they generate leads? Postcards. Okay, so it can do anything. A doctor comes into the business. How am I going to tell him to build his business? Okay, we'll send, a postcard or an email or whatever to your patients. Okay, have them come into the office. Right? So however it is, it's dynamic and it's constantly shifting. I had a lady who specialized in doing expos. Okay, so guess how I told her to generate leads? Go to expos. Okay, so it's dynamic. You can never say how we do it because we are always in any way we want to. Coronavirus hit. Okay, we'll shift to Zoom, right? Like just like that. Big events, let's put them on the internet. Do them on Zoom. You see, so it's that. I love that aspect of network marketing so that, whatever happens. All right. 13 is the availability of training. All right. This was number one for me when I first started. Now, because I don't need to be trained a whole lot anymore. I had to learn when I first came back into the industry, because back when I started, it was fax machines was the blazing speed that we operated in. But today, it's internet, and so I had to learn social media. I had to learn, ads, display ads, various different things. Concepts were the same, but they were just placed in different places. Okay, so the availability of training, man, you just don't get that everywhere. All right, in real estate, I think you do, because you do have to have a broker sponsor you in order to be accepted and hang your certificate up on their wall. I think there is guidance from there. I don't know how much marketing training is there, and I really don't know. I'm not putting it down, not doubting it. I'm just saying I don't know how much is there. But I know that when, based upon my situation, it is, man, I'm going to get in there elbow to elbow, right? I really want this person to succeed. It helps me. Why wouldn't I? All right. So, yeah. So tell me what you think. All right. What is your number one? Can you choose a number one? I tried to choose a number one, but I ended up with 13. But just looking across it, these have been like evolving in my life now for 32 years. So tell me what you think. What is your favorite? Maybe give me your top one or two. All right. And if I missed any, let me know. I appreciate you watching.